Okay, y'all, I'm back. I made a video, but I had to delete it. Okay, how are you guys doing today? Happy Thursday to you. This is Goddess of Light Magee, back to bring you another video. Y'all, I'm just sitting here shaking my head. I'm shaking my head. Y'all, look, I just finished watching SpillitBoyTV, yes, James Colwell, doing a video entitled Betrayal. I think he said, y'all gonna stop messing with me or something like that. But the heading was Betrayal. So it instantly caught my eye. So I go on over to watch the channel, honey, and right when I get in, he is going off. He is going off. He's talking about club chat, being in the chat section as someone. I'm not going to say someone. He said the truth. He called the name out as the truth had called into Sean Bradley's live and was dragging him, and he did not like it. He did not like it, and he did not like the fact that Club Chat was in there. He said that he could see some of Club Chat was in the live, and they were laughing as he was being dragged, and he did not like it, y'all. Ooh, that live was everything. It was over 1,200 people in there at one point. It was like 1.2 something. I don't know, y'all. That live was lit. James Colwell was spilling the beans. Spillitboy was spilling it. And, he had a lot of people in the chat, not vibing with him. They had a lot of people coming in, standing up for Sean Bradley, because they was thinking that, they were still friends. Some were saying that, were questioning whether he and Sean were still friends. And some were pretty much, like they already knew that they were no longer friends or whatever. But James, each time he would step in and say, we didn't have a falling out. We didn't have no big, bang, shang, or whatever. We just stopped talking. Is that what he said? So when he said they just stopped talking, I instantly said, I knew it. It was so strange. It was strange how he has been moving, and it's strange, how Sean would move. I never hear him speak about James or, anything for months, and I never heard James speak anything about Sean for months. He did a little tell-all on the Vegas Gate deal, where he said that he and Sean had this little thing where they were doing together, sponsoring the trips together, but that didn't work out, he was saying, because he didn't want to take Sean's shine. But on the back road, excuse me, y'all, I'm down here in the South, so I say on the back road. On the back road, we all knew that something was brewing between the two. As in, they were no longer friends. I already knew it. I could see it. But just to hear him say that they have not spoken for months, and he was really upset about, he was real adamant about Sean letting people call into the live and drag him, and saying that, they were supposed to be friends, but he would let people call in and drag him or whatever. And, a lot of people had issues. Then they brought up, a lot of people in the chat was bringing up that he was super chatting Sean's enemies. He was like, then he started to go off again, y'all. He started wailing, he started windmilling, y'all. He was like, those are Sean's enemies. They're not my enemies. They are not my enemies. Those were once Sean's friends. And he said, well, in so many words, just because they're not friends anymore doesn't mean I don't have to be friends with them. But it looks real shady, 100 here, it looks real shady. He's been super chatting different people. They brought that up that he's super chat fyebabe or somebody or whatever. He's going around super chatting all the people that Sean has fallen out with, as those people are in the midst of dragging Sean Bradley. Then boop, James super chats him. So he wasn't as undercover as he might have seemed. But then again, he may have not been doing it to be undercover. He was doing it out in the light. So I don't know. I guess he said if they can't see that we're no longer friends, then that's on them. But I could see it. But just to hear him say that they haven't spoken in months, and they're no longer friends, and it is what it is, and pretty much life goes on. I was like, y'all, ooh, that live was lit. Had a lot of people coming in the live. D. Ramsey came in. She was asking him some questions, telling him not to blame everything on Club Chat, and he come back and he was like, I'm not blaming anything on Club Chat. I'm just saying that Club Chat was there. I'm just saying Club Chat was there. They were in the lives as I was being dragged, and then he said something about a queen stand alone had crossed him, but then she came back in the chat and set everything straight. It was like, no, I wasn't speaking about you when I made the call in. I was speaking to, talking about someone else, speaking about someone else, and they kind of squashed it. But Queen stands alone. Hey, Queen stands alone. That's my girl. She was like, James, I have never came for you. I have nothing against you. Da da da. She kept pushing it or whatever, and he was like, okay, I get it. But anyway, y'all, and on site, April was in the chat. A lot of Club Chat people were there. I was there myself, as you know, because I'm reporting. But anyway, the live was lit, but I didn't leave the live with a good feeling. It wasn't a good feeling. James was throwing a lot of shade. He called a lot of, well, I'm going to say a lot. I think it was like 2 or 3 ladies that were in the live that he called issues with a B. Itches with a B. I didn't like that. And, he was saying it with power. He was just calling, you itches, you itches, you itches, you itch. I was like, oh my goodness, I never heard James speak like that regarding women. A lot of people say Sean do it all the time. Okay, Sean, but I have never heard James speak like that before. I don't even think he called Nicole Tyler out of her name. No more than maybe Gator Croc 2 or something. I don't know. I never heard him call her the B word. But anyway, y'all want to y'all want to get some boiling hot tea that's spilling over? Go to James Colwell's page, honey. He was letting, I guess, Club Chat. He said he wasn't, but he was letting Club Chat and Sean Bradley have it. In so many words, I don't care how you try to pat it up, whip it down, spin it all around, turn it around, da 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 da. You came for Sean Bradley and Club Chat, James Caldwell. Just say it. You don't have to, be subliminal or saying, I'm not coming for Club Chat. I'm not coming. This is not about Sean. It is about Sean. People were saying you speaking on Sean, and he'll turn around and say, this is not about Sean. Y'all not listening. Y'all are dumb. Y'all are ignorant. Y'all not paying attention. It is about Sean because you said that Sean let the truth call in on his live and drag you, and you said that Club Chat was in the live laughing. You said the Club Chat was there and nobody said anything. Nobody stood up for you. You said nobody stood up for you. You have never seen no one stand up for you. You didn't see anyone standing up for you in that chat whenever the truth called in. So yes, this live that James Caldwell did, everyone, was about Sean Bradley and Club Chat. When he put the title Betrayal, he said that he was referencing someone that was saying that he betrayed his friend. But he turned it around to make it look like his friend Sean Bradley had betrayed him. But anyway, y'all want to go check it out? Y'all go on over there and check it out, child, because it's going to be a lot of videos being made tonight, tomorrow, probably on through the weekend. A lot of people respect James Caldwell on these streets. A lot of people respect Sean Bradley on these streets. And, Club Chat is doing our thing. I am Club Chat. Yay. We are doing our thing in these streets. And, a lot of people don't like it. So You know, a lot of people was in that chat. They were coming for Sean in club chat because a lot of people don't like Sean. A lot of people don't like club chat. But it is what it is, you know. Da da da, whatever. Bam. But anyway, y'all, I'm waiting on Treecey. I'm waiting on Treecey. I know her live is going to be lit. I am waiting on my Treecey boo. I will be there. I am also waiting on D. Ramsey. I hope she's not live already. But anyway, if she is, I will catch her because she stated in James' chat that she would be coming, you know, going to do a live, make a live about the situation because it seemed like she couldn't get an understanding out of him. And she said, that's okay. I just go live later and talk about it. So, D. Ramsey is probably going to be doing a live, Treecey and, what it, I'm sure some more people are going to be doing lives about this because this is hot. This is very hot. This is top of the line hot 100 top news in the YouTube streets regarding Sean Bradley, James Colwell, and Club Chat. All right, you guys. I'm getting out of here. I'll be back probably tomorrow to bring you guys another video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell twice. That way, whenever I go live or I do an upload or whatever I do on my channel, you will be here for it. All right, you guys. Have a great evening. Namaste.